Hello everyone, Guardian E here with another Arena Run video for Fire Emblem Heroes, and this week in Tier 20 we're going to be using Spring Ninja Kagero as our bonus unit. So let's go ahead and take a look at the team and then jump right into the Arena Run itself. So first up we've got my +7 standard Vanilla Camilla build, Slaying Axe plus, Distant Counter, and her IVs are plus speed minus HP. She has Distant Counter for her A slot, Iceberg as her special, we have Goad Flyers, and Death Ploy as her seal. This week, like I said, we're going to be running Spring Ninja Kagero. She's got her Lethal Carrot plus Fury Desperation build, fairly standard. I went ahead and put Attack Smoke as her seal so that she would help with debuffing the enemy team. Her IVs are plus attack minus res. For our red, we've got New Year's Camilla with her Slaying Edge Gale Force build. We have Death Blow in the A slot, Desperation, Goad Flyers, and Heavy Blade as the seal as well. She has a plus speed minus res Boon Bane combination. And finally, we have my Summoner supported Spring Princess Camilla using a Grand Raven build with Distant Defense 3 as her seal. She has the IVs of plus speed minus res, similar to my New Year's Camilla. So let's begin. Okay, so first up we have this Jafar, Hazma. Okay. So we have a Life and Death Jafar with his Deathly Daggers, meaning I can't counterattack. He has multiple... he's stacking that Savage Blow. And he has Wings of Mercy, which definitely something that I need to keep an eye on. We have Fjorm with Close Defense. Interesting. I don't often see Fjorms with Close Defense. Usually they have Distant Defense. Okay, we have Myr. She does not have Distant Counter on her. So she just has a Fury Quick Riposte build with Iote Shield. And we have a +10 merged Adult Tiki. Lightning Breath with the Res Refinement, Distant Defense. Okay, so this is where the Distant Defense went. Okay, makes sense. Can't blame them for that. So this obviously my team as it is right now, pretty similar to what I was rocking the last arena video. Main difference being Spring Kagero has replaced Hinoka, which is actually a pretty big difference. For one thing, I don't have a blue on this team, so without a blue, that is going to make taking on certain red threats in arena a little bit more difficult. And I also don't have access to Hone Flyers, so I'm not going to have that fun little +6 attack, +6 speed buff at the beginning activation of each turn. So I will have to be a little bit more careful there. I do want to bait this Jafar over. I don't want to take a hit from him. I don't want to get that debuff. I don't want that Savage Blow. And obviously I can't counterattack him. I think what I'm going to do... I'm just going to move off to the left to see if I can bait them a little bit closer. Okay, great. So Jafar is overextended. He has Life and Death, so I think I can just take him out clean. Yep. Perfect. And Kagero will have her Moonbow ready for the next initiation, I'm sure. I think I can go ahead and actually just move Vanilla Camilla in the range of Fjorm, and she'll kill herself, I'm almost certain. But what I'll also do is I'll make sure that she has all of the Goad support she needs by moving everybody behind her. Okay, excellent. So I do want to try to split these two off if I can. I would rather that Tiki does not get the Hone Dragons buff from Myr, so in order to do that, I'm just going to go ahead and move my greens down. And I will move... I'm assuming that Myr's targeting Kagero since she has probably the lowest defense on my team. So I'm just going to go ahead and move them up to see if Myr will go to the left. Oh. So Tiki might be... Tiki might also be targeting Kagero. That could be a problem. Well, let's just see. Let's see if we can split them off. Oh, this reposition. The reposition spam is real. Let's see if that works. No, okay. Well, regardless, I think this is fine. Myr doesn't have any buffs, and she can go ahead and attack New Year's Camilla, and New Year's Camilla shouldn't have a problem with tanking Myr. I'll go ahead and make sure that she gets the goad support that she needs. Okay, great. And, yeah, Myr should be no problem. We'll just finish her off with Kagero, so that Kagero has Moonbow ready for the following turn. Okay, great. So let's just go ahead and fall back, so that our flyers can get back into formation. And now that Kagero has both Desperation and Moonbow ready, yeah, she can take out Adult Tiki, no problem. Wonderful. Alright, there we go. Off to a good start. Okay, so next up we've got this Vanguard Ike team. Let's see what else they've got. Hey, Longku, Brave Lin, and Sonya. Interesting. We got Vanguard Ike at +2. He has Vantage, Distant Defense, and Defense Tactic. Okay, he's got an all-infantry team, so Defense Tactic obviously is not going to be coming into play here. He has a +9 Longku, so almost +10. He's got Wodao Plus with a Defense Refinement. That is questionable, I think. Desperation, Threatened Defense, and Close Defense as his seal. Got Brave Lucina with no B slot. That is also questionable. And we have Sonya with no seal. The Sonya, I think, has basically her default kit, except for Desperation 2. Okay. Alright. So not seeing any huge threats here. The two reds, you know, we're at a little bit of a color disadvantage, like I mentioned earlier, but hopefully that won't be an issue. Let's just go ahead and move up into the center spaces and face them head on. Yeah, so Brave Lucina's now dead. Yeah. She does not have the best resistance, so Camilla can take her out no problem. And next up, I can just go ahead and take out this Sonya with New Year's Camilla. And then we'll just go ahead and reposition to safety. Okay, so obviously this distant defense Ike is a little bit more of an issue. Kagero's not going to be able to take... Oh, Kagero will take him out. Never mind. Yeah, the Warding Breath isn't going to do him any favors here, so yeah, let's just go ahead and take him out. Kagero is, you know... she's pretty powerful. She has 3 goads at her disposal on her, basically giving her plus 12 attack and plus 12 speed on top of what she has in her stat line. So she is powerful. I just thought that she may get one shot because she has pretty low defenses. Okay, wonderful. So once again, we'll just reposition to safety. Alright, so Longku's on a defense tile now. So that's a little bit of a problem. Let's go ahead and just lure him off. Damn it. Let's go ahead and just lure him off. Okay. So Longku doesn't double any of us, thankfully, so none of us are really at risk of getting hit with his moonbow. So I think at this point, all I want to do... Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and let him attack into Camilla. Yeah, that should be no problem. I'm going to let him go ahead and attack into Camilla. He's not going to be able to double, and I can bring New Year's Camilla back up to take him out next turn, because none of my current characters can... Oh! Never mind. I underestimated the power of goads. So now with all of the goads at her disposal... Now Kagero can take out Longku, so let's go ahead and just finish him off. Excellent. Okay, so next up we've got a female Grima team. Could be dragons, could be flyers, could be just random hybrid team. Let's see. Okay, so none of them have any of the tactic skills, but Grima has what looks like most of her default kit. His bonfires are special, and distant defense as her seal. Okay, we've got a +5 masked Marth with close defense, the refined falchion, ether, renewal, drive speed, and deflect melee. Huh. Okay. Robin with his default Tannenboom. Oh man, this guy really likes renewal. Okay, Armor March, close defense. All right, and Amelia with Panic Ploy, Armor March. So he's got he's got 2 units with Armor March, which is questionable, and renewal again. So he has 3 units with renewal. This person loves renewal. Okay. I don't see this being a huge problem. Marth does not have distant counter, so I should be able to poke her safely. Yeah, so I don't think this is going to be an issue. Let's just go ahead and move up.
Of course. Spring is into action. Spring is sprung.
Yeah, one of the nice things about not running home is that Panic Ploy does absolutely nothing against me, so that's always nice.
Well.
Okay. So I think I'm going to go ahead and poke Amelia with Spring Camilla.
Let's go.
And I'm just going to reposition her back. And
of course.
I'll just go ahead and regroup so that we can finish off Amelia next turn.
Yes.
Okay. Easy peasy. So we've got some overlapping damage ranges.
Yes.
Let's just play it safe.
Spring into action.
Okay, so here comes Marth.
As
Let's see what
petals
we can
fall.
do. Yeah, Kagero takes her out, no problem. She's got Moonbow ready to go next turn. We've got the debuff going on both Robin and... well, Robin and Robin. I'm going to go ahead and just leave Camilla here to tank Robin, female Grima, on enemy phase.
Alright, let's go. Say night-night. Well,
Okay. And
spring is sprung.
I don't double him. Let's see, 40,
Beautiful.
31. 31 plus 12. So 43. Yeah, so she's not going to be able... Spring Camilla's not going to be able to double Robin.
Spring is
But that's no
sprung.
problem. I'll just go ahead and chip him.
Of course.
And then just finish off with regular Camilla. There we go. Okay, so next up we've got a Roy team. Ah, Reinhardt. Favorite unit I like to see in Arena. +1. And Elise, okay. Wrathful Absorb. That's sort of questionable. She has a lot... Her default staff is actually really great. She's got Vantage, Breath of Life. Okay, so... He has the Binding Blade Refinement, and he went ahead and put Steady Breath, Wrath. Oh boy, so he invested a lot into his +6 Roy. Okay. Well, first things first, let's just take out Reinhardt. May as well.
Well, spring into action. Best wishes. All right.
Goodbye, Reinhardt. Okay. And Elise should die very, very easily to Spring Camilla as well. I think I want to try to get her to overextend if I can.
Spring is sprung. Let's go.
This is fine.
Yes.
Since they have the different movement ranges, I suspect that they're just going to be coming all apart in different areas. Yep, exactly. Alright, so Elise should be dead. Yeah. Goodbye, Cinnamon Roll.
Don't get carried away. As petals fall.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's just break apart some blocks,
course.
give ourselves some breathing room.
Spring into action.
Yep. And Roy falls to Kagero. Yeah, I think Kagero is vastly underestimated right now. A lot of people have kind of been sleeping on her, but I think she's really pretty fantastic. Let's go ahead and just move everybody up so that they can
Alright.
support Vanilla Camilla on
Best
enemy
wishes.
phase to take out Fjorm. Beautiful. Okay, next up we've got a Fjorm team. Ah, Lyn, my second favorite unit to see in Arena. And no cancel affinity. So she is now dead. Let's see if we can... This is actually one instance where the trenches work in her favor a little bit. How do we want to do this? I want to get Spring Camilla right here. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do that.
Spring is sprung.
Alright.
Of course.
And then we'll just move everybody else back. Goodbye, Lynn. Alright. So now let's just go ahead and regroup. I think what I'll do is I will just plop Vanilla Camilla on a defense tile.
Yes. Beautiful.
And just make sure that she's properly goaded. And she'll take out Fjorm this turn.
Time to play.
Wonderful. And now we've just got the dragons to deal with. So they both have... Ooh, they both have Warding Breath. I guess this person ran out of Brave Ikes to fodder.
Well...
So... let's see... Defense Refinement... Close Defense... So anyway, we can take out this Noe just by using Spring Camilla right now.
Let's celebrate.
There we go. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and move New Year's Camilla up so that she's also on a defense tile and in danger range.
Of course.
We'll reposition Spring Camilla to safety, and we'll just move Spring Kagero up again to provide a supporting goad to New Year's Camilla on enemy phase. She can take out this Fae. Chicken! Okay, goodbye, chicken. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we've got a Marth up next. So this team actually doesn't score the highest, unfortunately. It has 2 ranged units and not a ton of merges across, so I'm not expecting to score particularly high. And you're also that's also sort of the range where you face these weird conglomeration teams, or these weird composite teams. So we have a Brave Bow, Quick Impulse, Lyn. Why would you not use Moonbow on her? If you're going to do Quick Impulse, you may as well do Moonbow. So that's sort of weird. But that's okay. That is an easy kill for me. I'm just going to go ahead, position Spring Camilla up accordingly, and give her the proper goad support.
Right.
I think I may have screwed that up because I believe that New Year's Camilla is in the range of Fjorm now. Oh, well, the AI is stupid. Okay, there we go. No problem. All according to plan. Okay. So, and obviously with the bonus hero, we're seeing a lot of Fjorms since she was free. So I think what I'm going to do... I'll just move regular Camilla up in the range of Fjorm. Even with the dance, Marth gets here, gets danced, 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Does he double? I don't think he doubles. Yeah, honestly, I think it's probably perfectly fine to just go ahead and tank him. I think I can. Well, you know what, let's just go ahead and play it safe, I guess.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and just reposition back.
Beautiful. As petals fall.
I don't feel like doing the math. Oh boy, there we go. Okay. Okay, so that was a huge miscalculation on my part. I totally should have seen that, but thankfully, Kagero was able to take that on despite her defense bane. So let's go ahead and take off this Fjorm right now.
Time to play. Well, best wishes.
And let's just go ahead and
Spring is
reposition
sprung.
ourselves back.
Of course.
Okay. Okay, so despite the Azura buff with her dance, Marth hitting Kagero actually just sealed his fate, so we can just go ahead now that she's in desperation mode and she has Moonbow procced and ready, she can just go ahead and take him out on player phase this turn.
I will survive.
And now I'll just go ahead and reposition New Year's Camilla up to take out Azura. There we go. A little bit of a miscalculation there, but we made it through okay. Okay, and for our next match we have Spring Alphonse. Ooh, okay. So we've got Cavalry plus Dancers. We have a Fire Sweep Bow Lyn. She does not have Cancel Affinity. We have this Sigurd here with Deflect Magic. Wait. Does that stack? I actually don't know if that stacks. Anyway, okay, so we have a +1 Sigurd, +1 Azura, +8 Brave Lyn with Fire Sweep Bow, and we have a Defense Refined Spring Alphonse. Okay. So we do have repositions all across, so we're going to see some reposition spam for sure. I'm thinking... You know, Lyn's going to probably overextend, and that's what I want. I think we're okay in this position. Let's just go ahead and hold up in the bottom row and wait for them to run forward. Okay, no problem. So I think at this point,
best wishes.
We can just take out that Alphonse. We should also be able to take out that Lyn without too much difficulty.
Of course.
How do we want to do this?
Best wishes. Let's go.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to want to do is remove Spring Alphonse, and I think we can do so
as petals fall
very easily with New Year's Camilla. But I just want to make sure that if I use New Year's Camilla, I don't think she activates Heavy Blade against him.
Best wishes.
She has the Death Blow, which is +6 attack on top of her 49, so that's 55, which means that she has 55 attack. So she's tied with Alphonse, which is a problem. So she's not going to be proccing. Yeah, she's not going to be proccing Gale Force. If I move New Year's Camilla up, excuse me, if I move Spring Camilla up to take on Lyn, she'll take her out, no problem. But my concern is whether or not Sigurd and Azura will take out Spring Camilla on enemy phase. So let's go ahead and do the math, I guess. If we have Azura, she's got 52 attack. So 50, neither of them double her, thankfully. So you have Azura with 52 attack, minus 32. So that's 20 damage. Sigurd will then attack with... Actually, no, because Sigurd might get the dance. And we don't want that.
Well,
that is a bit of a problem, isn't it? But let's just do the math. So we 52, and then with color advantage, we're looking at an additional 15 or so, 20. So that's 70 minus 32, so that's 40. So that's definitely going to be a kill. Oh yeah, and she's got Triangle Adept too, of course. Of course that's a kill. So how do we want to do this? Let's go ahead and just take out Alphonse. That's the first thing that needs to happen. Okay, so we do activate the Gale Force. I forgot that the goads would come into effect and activate Gale Force. So that is wonderful.
Yes.
I'm thinking the best thing at this point might actually be to just fall back and tank the hit from Lyn. Lyn will overextend, possibly get repositioned, but that's not really an issue here. So let's go ahead and just do that. Let's move Kagero to safety.
Let's go.
And we'll move New Year's Camilla here.
Spring is
We're just going to reposition her back. And, whoops. Reposition her back and wait with Vanilla Camilla. Yeah, that is not an issue. Perfect.
Beautiful.
Now we just take out Lyn, no problem. I may have made a miscalculation here. So, Spring Camilla is definitely not going to want to tank a hit from Sigurd with her Triangle Adept. So I think what I'm going to... I don't really have a choice. I think what I have to do at this point... is I think I just have to go ahead and...
Best wishes.
Wall off the entry point as best I can.
Sweet dreams.
Okay, so Camilla coming in clutch with that Iceberg activation and taking out Sigurd, because if she hadn't done that, then Camilla would be dead right now. So let's go ahead and give this last kill to...
Spring.
Go ahead and just give it to Kagero. And there we go. Couple of close calls because of my own stupidity, but we made it through. Made it through no problem, deathless. Again, not the best scoring, of course. This team doesn't score particularly well. There are 2 ranged units on it and not a ton of merges, but still wanted to just mix it up, dust off Spring Kagero and bring her into Arena and see what she can do, and kind of showcase her for all of you guys. As you're interested in building your own Kageros or pulling for your Kageros. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more Fire Emblem Heroes content. If you have any ideas or things that you'd prefer or like to see for arena runs, please don't forget to leave a comment and let me know, because I'd love to hear from you guys on what you guys find entertaining to see. So again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, let's protect those skies.